You won't believe what Bahati just revealed. After days of heated drama surrounding Bahati's new song Seti, Diana has broken down in tears, posting a cryptic message that has fans deeply worried about her marriage and her emotional state. Her haunting words, "We hii maisha vile inakimbia, haina breki," have left the internet in shock.
Share this story with my own husband.
Is Diana crying for help, or is this a heartbreaking sign of trouble in paradise? But that is not all. Wait until you see the distressing photos she posted alongside the captions. Fans are flooding the comments with concern, and some are even claiming that the Bahhatis are hiding something much deeper. Stay with me, because what Bahati just hinted at might be the most emotional and shocking twist yet.
I know, but I'm the Bahatis. I'm part of this. Why aren't you telling me to? Baby, me at this point, me sipendi surprises. Okay, napenda, but sai sipendi.
And the truth behind her tears will leave you speechless, especially judging from the fact that she dropped this post just a few hours after distancing herself from Bahati's new musical direction. Trust me, you do not want to miss this explosive content that we're about to drop. Today, we are diving deep into the Bahati situation that has literally broken the internet in the last 24 hours. But here is the tea. Bahati, the brand influencer, just shared a post on Instagram that has left her millions of followers absolutely concerned and confused. The photos alone are enough to break your heart, showing Bahati looking distressed, emotional, vulnerable in ways we have never seen before. But the caption, that caption is what has everyone talking. Now, for those who don't speak Shen, Bahati was basically saying life is moving on too fast without breaks, and she's just going with it. But the undertones here are very dark and very concerning, and they are making fans wonder, is everything okay between Bahati and Bahati in their household? Just hours after the Seti video dropped, Marua did something that shocked everyone. She released an official statement on her Instagram page, and it was unlike anything you'd seen from her before. In this carefully worded statement, Diana made it crystal clear she wanted absolutely nothing to do with Bahati's new musical direction. She said that her brand is not just a business, it's a reflection of who she is, what she stands for, and she had businesses to run and partnerships to honor, and brands that had invested in their trust. This required Diana to carry herself a certain way that aligns with the values and the expectations of those she worked with. And then came the bombshell that left everyone dropped. Bahati said this: "Therefore, I want to make it clear that I am distancing myself from this new content and direction. While I support my husband's right to artistic expression, I must protect what I have worked so hard to build." But that is not all. Wait until you see what happened next, because what Bahati did in response to Diana's statement and the public backlash, it added gasoline to already raging fire. And the cryptic post that Diana shared after all of this, it got people convinced that there is serious trouble behind closed doors. But before we even get into that, let's talk about why the situation hits so differently. The Bahati-Diana love story has been goals for so many people. So what happens when their fairy tale starts showing some cracks? So after Diana's public distancing, after the overwhelming negative reaction to Seti, after the entertainment industry's figures like Ezekiel Mutua came out warning artists to be mindful of their content, what did Bahati do? Did he apologize? Did he show some humility? Bahati doubled down in the most controversial way possible. Bahati posted a video from his home, and this brings us to the moment that has everyone in their feelings right now. Bahati's emotional post that is making people genuinely worried about her mental state and the state of her marriage. The photos Diana shared show her in what can only be described as a vulnerable, distressed, stressed. Gone is the glamorous, confident, always camera-ready Bahati we are used to seeing. In these images, Bahati looks worn down, emotional, like someone carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. Her eyes tell a story of tears shed, of sleepless nights, of internal battles we know nothing about. But in the caption, that's what really has people reading between the lines. We hii maisha vile inakimbia, haina breki, anyways nayo nayo, and this statement, while seemingly simple, is loaded with so much subtext. First, the first life is running without breaks suggests a loss of control, a feeling that things are spiraling out and she can't stop it. That's the language of someone who feels overwhelmed and possibly trapped. Then there is nayo nayo, which roughly translates to I'm just going with it, or whatever will be will be. This acceptance, this resignation, it's concerning. It sounds like someone who has given up fighting and who is throwing her hands up and just letting a life happen to her. The comment section under the post is a mixture of concern, speculations, and supporting fans are writing, "Diana, are you okay? We are here for you, Queen. Don't let anyone dim your light. If you need to walk away for your peace, do it. Marriage shouldn't break you like this." But then there are others reading deeper into it, connecting dots and creating theories. Some are saying this is about Bahati's behavior. Others claim she is regretting defending him all these years. Some are even suggesting that this is the beginning of a divorce announcement. Diana Bahati's close friends and fellow content creators have been noticeably quiet on the matter, which only adds to the mystery. Usually when Diana Bahati posts anything, her circle quickly comments with support, with inside jokes, with solidarity, but this time round, the silence from her inner circle is deafening. It's as if they know something we don't, and it's as if they are respecting a boundary because the situation is more serious than anyone realizes. Now let's dig deeper, because the situation with Seti and Diana's response might just be the tip of the iceberg. When you look at everything happening beneath the surface, there are some serious issues at play here. First, there's the matter of values and alignment. Diana has always been very clear about her brand identity. She's a mother of 4. She has built partnerships with family-friendly brands. She's cultivated on an image of elegance, sophistication, and class. Her entire business model depends on maintaining that image. Bahati's new direction with Seti, with its explicit content, with him wearing heels and being provocative, it directly contradicts everything Diana Bahati's brand stands for. And here is the thing, Diana didn't just sign up for this. When she married Bahati, he was a gospel artist. He was singing songs about faith, about hope, and about love. The transition to secular music was one thing, but this level of explicit content, that's a completely different conversation. Secondly, the issue of respect and communication. For Diana to feel the need to publicly distance herself, it suggests that private conversations about this were not happening or were not being had. In a healthy marriage, major career decisions that affect both partners are discussed. Compromises are made, boundaries are respected, and the fact that Diana felt blindsided enough to make a public statement speaks volumes about this. Then there is the final aspect. Bahati makes grand gestures with expensive gifts, but are those gifts a substitute for emotional availability, for respect, for partnership? Diana has her own money, her own businesses, her own success. She doesn't need Bahati's money. What she needs, and what any woman needs in a marriage, is a partner who values her opinion, who considers her feelings, and who doesn't make unilateral decisions that affect their entire family's reputation. So where does this leave us? Diana Bahati, one of Kenya's most successful content creators and entrepreneurs, is clearly going through something. Whether it's marital problems, career stress, the pressure of public life, or all of the above, her recent post has given us a rare glimpse behind the perfect Instagram facade. What we know for sure is Diana publicly distanced herself from Bahati's controversial new music. Bahati's response was defiant rather than understanding, and now Diana has shared a deeply concerning cryptic message suggesting that she feels out of control in her own life. The wedding that is supposed to happen in less than 3 weeks, that's the big question everyone is asking. Will it still happen? Will they postpone it, or will they cancel entirely? The Bahatis have invested so much into this event, announced it so publicly, but built so much hype around it. But if Diana is truly unhappy, if there is genuine trouble in the marriage, can they fake it on the cameras? So what do you think? Is Diana's post a cry for help? Is it all for publicity? Are we about to witness a celebrity divorce or a comeback love story? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And while you're down there, smash the like button, and if you want more celebrity tea, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Because trust me, we'll be following this story closely, and the moment there's an update, you'll be the first to know. Also be respectful in the comments. These are real people with real feelings, going through real struggles. Let's send Diana positive energy and hope that whatever she's going through, she finds peace on the other side.